We are living in very challenging times. Who would have thought at the beginning of this year that by Easter time over 1 million people would have a new virus in our world, that international travel would just about be shut down with nations closing their borders, schools would be shut, churches would be closed down, and that we'd be streaming Easter services. These are very unusual and challenging times. And we're not quite sure how all of this is going to work out. Some of us are coping better than others. I'm an introvert, and so therefore working from home, doing conferences online, spending time by myself, I'm coping okay with that. But even I am beginning to miss some of the things that come with interaction with others, with workmates, and the casual interactions and learning that goes on as we work together. The worship, I'm missing the worship at church as we come together and worship together. And some of us are not sure just what our future is going to be. In fact, whether our future will ever be the same again. And so at this time, it's very important for us at this Easter time to look at and say, well, what is God doing here? Where is Jesus in the middle of all of this? And we can see Jesus in Easter in two ways. One is that he has sacrificed his life for us. And this means that Jesus is with us, that he understands what it's like to go through difficulties and issues and pain and challenges. And he works with us in that. He cares deeply for us. And at this Easter time, we need to say, Jesus, thank you for caring for us. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for being with us. The second thing is, of course, that he's risen from the dead, that Jesus is alive, that he's overcome death and Satan and evil. And because of that, we know that Jesus is in control and that his will is being done in our world, that his kingdom is growing. And so we can be sure that Jesus is working in the middle of all of these things that are going on in our world. What is he doing? Well, we're not completely sure, but there are some signs already of the kind of things that Jesus is doing. Let me just share a couple of them that I can see in our movement. The first thing is that our theme for this year was collaboration. Well, it's really happening. As we face challenges, as churches have to do new things in new ways, we need each other, we learn from each other, and this is incredible. It's wonderful to see what's going on. Secondly, I can see that this crisis is driving us to our knees. We're praying like never before. This week we had a prayer meeting for pastors right throughout our state, a Zoom prayer meeting. And that's the first time I think that we've ever called all our pastors together for prayer. I'm reminded of 2 Chronicles 7:14, that if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves, and this is happening, and pray, and this is happening, and turn from their wicked ways, then I will bless. Thirdly, we're getting new opportunities in mission. There's only a slight stream at the moment coming, but people are watching services that have not been in church for many, many, many years. People are coming to know Jesus as the props and the idols of our culture are falling. So people are becoming much more open. This is a tremendous opportunity for the church. And fourthly, I think we're moving into a new season of discipleship. As many of us have a little bit more space in our lives, we can focus more on following Jesus, on learning about Jesus, on reading the Bible. And this is going to be an exciting time for us as we grow in our understanding of Jesus and our ability to please him and serve him and our closeness in relationship with him. So Jesus is at work, he is in control, and we can see some of these things and we will see much more in the future. Let me finish by sharing a verse from Romans chapter 8. What then shall we say in response to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us? He who did not spare his own son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not, along with him, graciously give us all things? That's our Jesus. Let's celebrate him this Easter.